How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm back with yet another video about No Man's Sky. So in today's video I just wanted to share with you a few things that I've learned throughout the years and a few things that I would highly recommend do differently. And this is just my personal approach on things, my personal experience, just a few advices. And so here are 5 things you shouldn't do in No Man's Sky. Alright, so let's get right to it. So first off, don't buy your multi-tool expansion slots with units. Instead, purchase a planetary chart with secure site of interest, and it should mark a location of a manufacturing facility. So when you get there, when you get to the site, just go and interact with the terminal, and then you have to choose a correct answer to make it work. But if you choose the wrong answer, however, you can always reload your save and try again. So when you get the correct answer, you get to choose your reward, which in this case would be a multi-tool expansion slot. An extra tip, you can also get a chance of getting a multi-tool expansion slot by dismantling your unwanted multi-tools and also by doing expeditions. So keep that in mind, because now you can take all of your stuff back from your expedition to your main save if you started your expedition through the terminal in the anomaly. Next, I will highly recommend not to throw away or sell your junk resources. I know it might sound obvious at first to throw away all of your junk, but for example, living slime can be refined to runway mold and then to nanites, and rusted metal can be refined to ferrite dust. Now, as you may already know, your first freighter is free, but it won't be a nice one, that's for sure. So whenever you encounter a freighter under attack by pirates, just take the reward and don't take the actual freighter itself, because one day you will come across your dream freighter and you will have to spend a lot of units to get it. So what I recommend is just accept the reward for that first freighter that you get and just play the game, and eventually you will come across a freighter that you really like and just take that one, and it will be completely free. Moving on, I always say to people, don't play on default settings. Okay, so I'm on PS4 right now, but it works the same for any platform. So what you want to do is go to display and graphics and then to base complexity limits, and you want to disable that. By default it's enabled, and what it means is by default the number of base parts visible at the same time is limited to ensure stability and smooth performance. So if you are building big bases, or if you are doing base tours or just visiting other bases that are really big, I will highly recommend to disable this setting, because then you can actually see the whole base. It will take time to render, sometimes longer, sometimes less, but I will definitely recommend to put this setting on disabled. And moving on, another setting that I would highly recommend to change is when you go to your accessibility, and there you have hold to confirm on the control settings. So when you press square or E on PC or whatever platform you're using, you will have to hold to confirm that you want to consume something or you want to delete something, etc. So that can be quite annoying for me, for example. So what I do is I change that to always instant. You can change that to hold for destructive, and then you would have to hold when you want to destroy an item or a base part, but it will be instant if you want to use for something else, like you consume something or whatever. So I personally use always instant, because sometimes when you are running from sentinels or something, your health is getting lower and lower, and you have some of these items that you can consume that regenerates your health, you want to consume as many of them as quickly as possible. So you don't want to hold to confirm, because it will take longer and you might die, especially if you play permadeath or something like that. And also, if you want to just get rid of stuff of your inventory that you don't need, you can just press the button and it will delete straight away. You don't have to hold it. So that's one of the settings I would recommend to change as well. Moving on, last but not least, don't be afraid to explore. No Man's Sky has so many things that you can explore, so many things that you can do, and of course I highly recommend to complete the main story, but it's completely up to you. You can do whatever you want. You can jump on that ship, explore new planets, new galaxies if you want, anything. So don't be afraid, especially after this new update, No Man's Sky Worlds Part 1. Everything has changed drastically, and we have new types of plants, new types of animals, we have different water graphics. Everything is changed. There's a lot of things that changed, so don't be afraid to explore. Just jump on that ship, fly wherever you want, and you can carry on with the storyline whenever you want. So there you go, guys. That was my 5 things you shouldn't do in No Man's Sky, and I hope you liked this video. If you did like it, hit that like button, and I invite you to subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, see ya!